What's going on, guys? My name is Kyle. Welcome to the Stock Goat YouTube channel. In today's video, we're going to be covering the SoFi stock once again because the market is changing very rapidly. You got to be doing a lot of in-depth research to understand all of these headlines coming out in the market. And we need to find out what is the best move to make right now with the SoFi stock. Number one, sell for a loss. Number two, buy the dip. Number three, hold. But what if I told you there was a number four option to make right now inside of the market? And that's what I'm going to be doing. And we're going to be discussing that move right now. And only if you feel this video gives you a better insight on the SoFi stock, the overall direction of the market, and what you should be doing. Be sure to subscribe to the channel. I'll be keeping you updated daily with all of the growth stocks and spec plays. There's going to be a lot of great information coming out. You don't want to miss it. Let's get into the video. All right, guys. Right now, the SoFi stock is down once again. Since that earnings report, it's just been non-stop selling, after that EPS miss and those headlines came out. We can see that the S&P 500, Dow Jones, NASDAQ, Russell 2000, even oil is absolutely getting smashed today, okay? The market is just bleeding out red. Why is this? Why is the market so bad today? You have to understand the headlines in the market are starting to pile up. There is some nasty headlines going on right now. Guys, just take a look. If you're wondering why your growth stocks are getting hit right now, well, we have multiple headlines piling up extremely fast. Government collapse, Taliban taking over Afghanistan, United States inflation, more China crackdowns, China tightening control, European lockdowns have been out for months, Fed taper, interest rates rising, Powell speaking, Delta COVID rising in the United States very rapidly. There is your summary, guys. Understand why your stocks are performing the way they are performing. Even though your company may have been killing it on earnings, killing it on growth, and killing it on revenue, the stock can still sell off massively, even 15% after an earnings report. According to SoFi's last earnings report, we have two massive positives, guys. Total year-over-year member growth of 113%, accelerating for 8 consecutive quarters. And net revenue up 74% year-over-year. This is one of the fastest growing stocks in the overall market right now. And this is not a penny stock. We're getting into the billion-dollar revenue range, and we're growing at upwards of 74%, and members are accelerating 113%. This is why I'm so bullish on SoFi right now, even though the stock is dropping. Remember, as a stock is coming down, you are de-risking. When a stock goes up and you're buying, you're putting yourself at more risk. But remember, it's only de-risked if the company is growing very strong, the company's fundamentals make sense, and then the sell-offs don't make sense. So you're de-risking right now according to SoFi's earnings report and where the company is headed in the future. So over the last month or two, I've been saying that 15, 16, and 17 is a great buying opportunity on the SoFi stock, according to where, analysts, expect this company to be at, including the bank charter approval, which I'm going to go into real quick. We could see on July 27th, the stock was about 1477, 1503 on August 3rd, and then topped out around 1750 right before earnings. And then we dropped on August 13th, the day after earnings. So guys, right now my average is right around $17 and, multiple accounts. Right here on Robinhood, I'm about 15.59, and then another account I'm a little bit higher. So overall, I'm about 17. So I am down, on the stock, maybe 20%. I'm not really paying attention to because I'm in for the long term, 10, 20, 30%, ups and downs isn't going to do anything for your, financial freedom in the future. We're looking for, a 5, 10x, in the next couple of years. So I started buying more aggressively, on this heavy consolidation, but understand, once Monday opened up, we've just been selling off the past 2 days because of those headlines that I showed you. So now, the stock is pretty much, dropped to a low of 1360. So remember, I said you have about 4 options right now. You can, sell for a loss, buy the dip, hold, or then my number 4 option, which I'm going to be going with you right now. So what I believe you should be doing is waiting for a massive consolidation, okay? Right now, we are still considered a falling knife with the overall market, the Dow and the Nasdaq, S&P at all-time highs. So what you want to do is you want to wait to really buy this one more aggressively. Of course, if you time the market perfectly and you buy right here at 1360, 1370, that is an amazing buy, and you got in on the bottom, but it's not guaranteed that this is the bottom. So I would rather, be buying on a heavy consolidation back into the, maybe 1450 range. I'd rather buy, up here again if the stock, shows more strength. We're in a falling knife right now. So I believe the best thing to do is just wait, chill out, relax. Take a look at the stock on Friday or maybe next week and see where the stock's at. Even though we're getting a nice bounce right now, it's not a guarantee, okay? Of course, getting 1360 looks really good right now, but what if the stock drops, into that 1280, 1290 under 13 range, It's something to be cautious about. So right now, I just believe just be patient on this one and we might get, a better buying opportunity, or we might get a more solidified price in the 14.50, $15 range where you can continue to buy again, before a bank charter approval. So right now, just be patient, okay? Of course, you can buy, small dips, but you don't want to go in crazy right now. Just be patient and let this stock develop. And see, right now, guys, I have a 1559 average. It could be a great opportunity to average down right now, but I want to be 100% sure that this stock is going to be showing strength. I just did a video on Third Point LLC, Daniel Loeb right here. This is a hedge fund manager. He has been buying SoFi like crazy. I mean, if you see the type of buying he did, I mean, this was one of the largest purchases I've ever seen. According to Fintel, if we go on to institutional ownership and we scroll down just a little bit, we could see that Third Point LLC had bought 28.8 million shares valuing around $553 million. As we can see, it doesn't have a average price target on here, but if we do divide these, we can get an average price target. And it looks like, a lot of these big money investors were buying a little bit earlier. And look, you can see they're all around $18. So this tells you no one knows the direction of the market and where the market is headed. No one has that crystal ball. So all these billionaires, were buying at $18, $17 range. They didn't expect SoFi to just drop under 14. According to this Third Point document I found, that was reporting all of the Q2, buys, we can see here SoFi is the 7th largest position, the most recent buy, and it looks like he was buying around $19, guys. So there you go. The billionaires cannot time the bottom. Maybe he thought it consolidated and it was going to rip to 25, 30, where the price targets are at on the tip ranks and the two analysts covering the stock. As you can see here, even the billionaires make mistakes, but they are buying the stock up heavy that we can see, the past 2 days. And that just tells you guys, don't be worried about your, price target right now. If you're down 10, 20, 30%, just be patient. Let the market settle and reevaluate the stock on Friday and see where the price range is at. It's almost better to buy at a higher consolidation right now with more strength, at 14, 14 and a half, rather than buying, at this falling knife pattern. And another comment I've really been getting is that bank charter approval. People are questioning, when is this happening? Is it going to happen? How much upside? So it just says right here, how much upside would a bank charter provide to SoFi stock? Well, the bank charter will impact the earnings massively. In SoFi's investor presentation, it estimated that without a bank charter, its adjusted EBITDA base case would be $254 million in 2022, but that it would be $447 million with the bank charter. A 76% jump in EBITDA due to the bank charter is estimated due to the lower expected cost of capital and increased lending growth. So that's what the bank charter will bring to the company of SoFi if it does get approved. Similarly, the company has estimated the incremental EBITDA until 2025, and the cumulative incremental EBITDA comes out to $1 trillion until 2025. And as you can see here, just another Twitter account, going over the bank charter and the massive, total addressable market at 2 trillion. And the financial market still insanely cheap here at 20. That's what I've been talking about, guys. Great buy at 15, 16, 17. My average is around 17 right now, and I'm waiting to be cautious, on that, last buying the dip opportunity in the future. So I really hope you enjoyed this video on the SoFi stock. I just wanted to give some options out there for you to do. Right now that my option that I'm doing is being patient and waiting for more consolidation to get out of a falling knife, because we have broken that $14 support that is held up for, months now. And also show you that the big money investors, the billionaires, are also, bag holding massively. They have, averages in the $18 to $19 range. So what do you think they're doing right now? They're trying to take advantages of these dips as well. So don't be alarmed if you are bag holding 10, 20, 30%. It is okay. You need to be invested in this company for the long term. If they get that bank charter approval, this company could really rally to 25, 30, $35 in a matter of weeks. This is going to give them massive upside in the financial markets in the future. And only if you feel this video gave you a better insight on SoFi stock, be sure to subscribe to the channel. I'll be keeping you updated daily with all of the growth stocks and spec plays. There's going to be a lot of great information coming out. You don't want to miss it, and I hope you have a great day.